Welcome to today's class. So today we're going to do a very simple Kriya using very basic postures so that we can really sink into the body and have the experience without being distracted by, can I do this or am I doing this right? Our inspiration for today's class is again from Kahlil Gibran, and he says the appearance of things changes according to the emotions, and thus we see magic and beauty in them, while the magic and beauty is really in ourselves. And I really love that. But this morning, as I was opening, Mark Nepo's Book of Awakening, which honestly I haven't picked up for ages. And if you don't know what it is, it's 365 inspirations based on the days of the year. I haven't picked it up for weeks, and I picked it up today. And for the 26th of August, it says, the real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes, by Marcel Proust. So the message this morning, for me certainly, and obviously to share with you, is that perception is everything. How we perceive the world is how we experience the world. When our emotions are in a beautiful place and we're feeling content and joyful, we see the magic and beauty in the world around us, not recognizing that actually that magic and beauty comes from within. In that state, we can see magic and beauty in everything. And by exactly the same token, when the emotions are not sound, when we're experiencing negative emotions, then we experience the world as an unpleasant place to be, as an unsafe place to be. Whereas on another day, we might have that same experience and it feels safe and comforting and nurturing. So we really have to think, what is going on inside of me? If I look around the world is a mirror reflecting back to me. Everything that I see in the world is a reflection of what's going on within me. So it becomes a really powerful practice to start using the world as this reflection. When I'm experiencing beauty, walking down the street, and suddenly I notice the flowers are so beautiful and the leaves are so green, it's worth going inside and saying, this is what it feels like to see the magic and beauty within me, and then I can see it outside of me. And similarly, when everything goes wrong and why does this happen to me and the world is so unfair, we need to ask ourselves, what is going on inside of me? Why am I seeing the world in this way? And in this way, we get to know ourselves. We get to understand that, well, this morning I had a little head bump with my significant other, and now I'm seeing the whole world as unsafe. What does that say about me? Or this morning, I had a beautiful meditation, and as I stepped outside, the world looked magical. What's going on inside of me? And as we start to understand that it's our perception that creates our experience, our whole experience begins to change. So today we're going to do a very simple practice. And within this simple practice, we're going to seek that magic and beauty that is always within us, that is not something we have to find outside of ourselves. So let's start by coming to a comfortable seat. Lengthening the spine, softening the shoulders, drawing the crown of the head upwards, noticing any tension in the jaw or the tongue, feeling the weight of the eyes, and really allowing yourself to be so completely present. Breathing your way into this moment. And then bringing your hands together, coming up to your heart center, lifting through the spine. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And we'll inhale to begin. Om. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Deep breath in and exhale. Good. Bring your hands to your knees and we're going to start with seated cat and cow. So similar to spinal flexors, inhale, lift your chest forward, but let your head go as far back as feels comfortable. And then exhale, curl all the way back, feel it in your shoulders and drop your chin to your chest. And just continue with that movement, feeling what feels right for you. Stretching forwards and backwards. Remember, with our normal spinal flexors, the big difference is we keep the head still. So today we're moving the head and neck as if we were on hands and knees doing cat and cow. Gently greeting the spine, welcoming it. And making your way back to center. And then we're going to do great big sweeping circles. Exhaling, chest comes down. Inhaling, open and back. And then you can change direction. And making your way back up to center, and then going to neck rolls. Shoulders completely relaxed, maybe even moving a little bit. Make sure the spine is really lifting up as much as you can. And then direction changes. And back up to center. Then opening out your legs. Inhaling up at the center and exhaling as you reach chin to toes, creating space in the spine. Inhaling up and exhaling down. And inhale up to center, turn to face the right. Exhale, relax down. Softening and surrendering. And inhaling up and over to the right, left, and relaxing at the left. And then walking across to center and softening here. Relaxing fully and completely for the last few seconds. And curling up, you can bring your legs together, reach up and stretch forwards, inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhale, come up, lengthen your spine all the way, pull your toes back towards your hips, create space between the vertebrae, and exhale. And then you may want to bring the right foot on top of the left knee. If that feels too strong on your knee, you can bring your foot to the inside of your thigh. Lift up, and then bring the right hand to the left knee, lift and twist. And back to center, changing sides. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, twist round. And coming back to center, soles of the feet together, push away for diamond, and relax down. And then very gently curling up and coming to Sukhasana. So a nice, comfortable seated posture. We are going to be seated throughout this Kriya. So if at any point you need to stretch your legs or move, please remember that it's really important that you do so. And we're going to start with spinal flexors, hands resting on the knees, inhaling up and exhaling down. This time keeping the neck in line with the spine and really focusing on the sensations in the body. Feel the connection to the spine. The appearance of things changes according to the emotions. And so we begin to see the magic and beauty in the things around us, not realizing that in fact it comes from within us. And so check in with yourself now and see what you're seeing. Am I seeing magic and beauty? Or am I seeing stress and discomfort? And become curious about what you're experiencing.
But the truth is one. So many colors, yet all is one.
And come to center, take a deep inhalation.
Pleasure and pain.
Squeeze more bunt, lifting the pelvic floor, the anal muscles, and visualizing the breath as a white light, making its way through your body. Take more breath in.
See all is one. All is one.
And exhale. Feel what you're feeling. The magic of the space between. And then bring your hands onto your shoulders, fingers forwards, thumbs backwards, elbows lifted. We're going to inhale left, exhale right. You may want to soften your gaze or close your eyes.
So many colors, yet all is one. Pleasure and pain, see all is one. See all is one. All is one.
Keep the breath coordinated to the movement and lift the spine up. Feel the energy in the spine. And to center, deep breath in. Hold the breath, squeezing more bund. And take in more breath. And exhale.
The names of many,
Come to stillness.
God is one. The
Beautifully
forms are
aware.
many, but the truth is one. So many colors, yet all is one.
Excuse me. And I invite you to bring your right hand, palm facing up at your heart center. Left hand palm facing down above it. And then interlink your fingers so that you're pulling the fingers away from each other. And keep that intense pressure in the fingers. And the movement is to rock the elbows whilst keeping the hands at the heart center. As always, we coordinate the breath with the movement. You may want to go faster, you may want to slow right down. Really see what your body is calling for.
See all as one. See all as one. See all as one.
Keeping the elbows in alignment. Last 15 seconds. And release. Take a lovely long deep breath in. Hold the breath, squeeze more butt. Keep the breath in. Take more breath in. And exhale. Feel what you're feeling. Be so present to the space between. Beautiful. We're going to do more spinal flexors, but this time we're going to keep the elbows straight. So we're working into the upper part of the spine. And let's go. Notice how different it feels when the elbows are straight, and how such a subtle shift in the body can make such a profound difference.
Shri Ram Ram Ram, Shri Ram Ram Ram, Shri Ram Ram.
And come to center, deep breath in. Hold the breath. Stay with it. Take more breath. And exhale. And changing pace, we're going to move to some shoulder shrugs. Inhale up and exhale down. Remember, we want to feel that drop, the controlled movement. When we do this movement, we imagine everything we've been carrying just sliding off the shoulders. And then perhaps start rolling the shoulders forwards.
Shri Ram
and perhaps rolling backwards. Notice how mind and body respond to these super simple movements. And back to center as you inhale and hold. Keeping the breath in. Taking more breath in. And exhale. Deeply relaxing. Feel the whole body surrendering. And then bringing the arms up, elbows at shoulder height, palms facing forwards, elbows bent. And we're going to inhale, turn to the left, and exhale to the right. Really focusing on keeping the elbows nice and lifted and keeping them in alignment. Excuse me. And to center, inhale. Lifting more band, keeping the breath in. And exhale, release. And just taking a moment. Beautiful. So for the next exercise, we're going to do some breathing. So I invite you to bring your thumb to the fleshy bit underneath your little finger and press it into that fleshy mound at the base of the little finger. Then bring the tips of the fingertips together so that they touch and press the thumbs against each other. So we're in a modified prayer position. And then at the tips of the fingers, press the fingers actively together so that it's almost as if they're touching to the second knuckle, to that middle knuckle. Tuck the elbows in towards the waist, and then the fingers point forwards. Good, and the breath is inhaling in 8 strokes and through the nose, and exhaling out the mouth with a long whistle. So it looks like this. This is a beautiful, relaxing vagal exercise. We're working with the vagus nerve, improving vagal tone, which in turn stimulates the parasympathetic nervous response, that calming, relaxing response. So I invite you to use your own breath, inhaling through the nose in 8 strokes and exhaling out through the mouth with a long whistle. And let's begin. Complete the cycle that you're on. And take a long, deep inhalation through your nose. Squeeze more bund, lifting the pelvic floor and the anal muscles as you visualize the breath circulating up your spine, spiraling all the way up to the crown, and hold it at the crown. And exhale. And take a moment in stillness. And then preparing for the final relaxation, come to Shavasana or any other comfortable relaxation posture. You may want to cover yourself with a blanket, really allowing yourself to be absolutely as comfortable as you can be. We're going to do a short yoga nidra practice. I invite you to set the intention to see the magic and beauty within you. You can take your awareness to your right thumb and experiencing the magic and beauty of the right thumb. And the tip of the right index finger, tip of the middle finger, the tip of the ring finger, to the tip of the little finger. Magic and beauty in the right thumb. And the tip of the left thumb. Into the tip of the left index finger. And the left middle finger. And the left ring finger. To the tip of the little finger on the left hand. To the right wrist. And to the left wrist. And to the right elbow. And to the left elbow. And to the right shoulder. And to the left shoulder. And seeing the magic and beauty at the hollow of the throat. And the back of the throat. in the back of the head. Into the magic and beauty at the crown of the head. Into the center of the forehead. The right eye. And the left eye. To the right ear. And the left ear. To the tip of the nose. In the center of the upper lip. In the center of the lower lip. Into the bottom of the chin. Into the magic and beauty at the hollow of the throat. The right side of the chest. And the left side of the chest. To the heart center. And to the navel center. Into the right hip. And to the left hip. Into the magic and beauty of the right ankle. And the left ankle. To the tip of the right big toe. And to the tip of the second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Into the tip of the little toe. Into the left big toe. Into the tip of the second toe. To the tip of the third toe. Into the tip of the fourth toe. And to the little toe. And bringing all the points on the right side of the body together. And all the points on the left side of the body come together. And all the points on the whole body come together in magic and beauty. The magic and beauty is within you. It has always been within you. And you begin to bring your attention to the rise and fall of your chest, gently deepening your breath. And beginning to awaken your body in whatever way feels appropriate for you. Taking your time, perhaps moving fingers and toes. Maybe having a lovely stretch. And very gently, in your own way, coming up to seated. Bringing your hands together. May the long-time sun shine upon us. All love surround us, and the pure light within guide our way on. Nam. 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 Satnam. Satnam, thank you. May you continue to see the magic and beauty